I am attempting to broaden my horizons with what I review on this channel. What I mean by that is review smaller projects, less popular projects, or in general, things that not everybody else is reviewing. And I found that I kind of want to do reviews like this, which are not going to be full-on reviews. They're not going to be like 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute long reviews. They're just going to be like, listen to the project twice, how am I feeling about it, and it's going to be like just quick thoughts. This is what I'm going to title this. Recently, Sleepy Hallow dropped a new EP titled The Black House. Sleepy Hallow is somebody whom has been actually pretty popular lately. I mean, it's not like this has been an EP anybody's really been talking about, and he doesn't even have a Wikipedia page, but earlier this year he had the Deep End Freestyle, which was actually a pretty big single, and actually I know a lot of people pay attention to that. It has 80 million streams. It's actually quite popular. And that single, it was mostly popular through TikTok. That's where I mostly saw it. But he made some waves with that. Then he dropped his mixtape, or another mixtape in June titled Sleepy for President, which I honestly found surprisingly a lot better than I thought it would. It was actually, had a lot of nice beats. He has he has a lower voice, but he also is not just sticking to one idea. It's similar to, it's not like Pop Smoke, I guess. He has that same type of voice, but he's not sticking to one theme. There's themes about depression, partying, things like that. And it actually was coincidentally, it was an enjoyable record. I actually quite liked it. So I had no reason to go into the Black House expecting anything bad. I didn't expect it to be great just because EP, 5 songs. It's not like this is going to be an amazing EP. And I'm not going to review much on this. I'm just going to kind of go through the very short track list of 5 songs. And the first track we have on this is Somebody, which honestly, the more I've listened to this, the more I actually think this is one of my favorite Sleepy Hallow songs. I don't like this more than the Deep End Freestyle, but I actually quite enjoy this. I think it's a great intro. I enjoy the piano beat to it. It has a grimy, more soulful sound to it. It's actually quite a nice track to open the album off on. It has some nice bars like Batman, I'm trying to go Robin. Wordplay. And then the second track on this album, Different, is probably just the second best on this. I quite enjoy it. I think the beat is nice. It's nothing grand. It's nothing amazing. It's kind of something if you've listened to Sleepy Hallow up to this point, you're gonna expect a song like Difference to just come up all the time. But it's enjoyable. It has a nice beat. It has what you'd expect, once again, from pop. I keep calling him Pop Smoke because that's just what I'm used to reviewing at this point, but Sleepy Hallow. Perk Talkin' isn't the best. It's a fun track. It's nothing great, but it does just kind of feel like a rerun of Difference. It's just a track that really, the more I talk about it, the more I just can't remember mostly what happens in the track. Like, it's the longest on this EP, and it's easily the most forgettable. I didn't care much for it, honestly. Don't Panic 2 is honestly unlistenable. I don't hate this at all. I think Don't Panic, it's an okay sequel, but my issue with this is it has a really nice bassy beat. This actually would have been probably my favorite on the entire project if it wasn't for this weird mixing that's placed on the track, which just sounds honestly just weird. Like, the way this is mixed is more or less, there's this weird clicky sound. It's literally just this weird clicky sound that makes the entire chorus on this song unlistenable, and mostly the song just kind of falls apart simply because of this one chorus. It's nothing I could sit there and like hate forever. It's just a song that I found relatively not an enjoyable listen. The album ends off with Quarantine Boo, which wasn't my thing either. Actually, probably my least favorite to come off of this album because it's trying to be kind of a Latin romantic pop song, or rap at least, but it doesn't really come across that way. It just comes across as messy and really bland and uninteresting. I feel like it just didn't really have a place on the album. It's only also a minute and 40 seconds, so yeah. I'm hoping we do get to hear another mixtape from I keep calling him Pop Smoke, Sleepy Hallow. I do think we'll hear a mixtape from him soon. But this wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, I guess, but I found this relatively underwhelming considering how good Sleepy for President was. It's like, it feels a lot of the points like on this album are the B-sides of that. This just feels like 5 B-sides from that album. And overall, there are some nice tracks on this, but it's just not really that striking as anything I'm going to ever revisit whatsoever. It has some fun beats. It's just not really something I found very entertaining. I am definitely interested to hear what Sleepy Hollow will present next, but this was just kind of my thing. Um, I'm giving it a C. That might sound a little harsh, but I really just didn't care much for it. How do you guys feel on this new Sleepy Hollow, the Black House, which I know is reference to Sleepy for President, now the Black House, who White House? Whoa. Um, do we want to hear a new mixtape from him? I want to hear a new mixtape from him. I'm interested to hear what he'll be doing next. See you guys next time. I will next today. I'm gonna do more reviews today. Next, I will review. Hopefully, if I can get it done by the end of the day, the new Shoreline Mafia, the debut Shoreline Mafia record, Mafia Business. I don't know. I'm excited for that though, because I've kind of been interested in Shoreline Mafia's debut. See you guys next time. Goodbye.